Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan, guys. My name is Liaquat Zaman, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, enjoying yourselves. Right, so this is Friday, guys. I apologize for being late because tomorrow is our annual Bukhari Khatam Jalsa. So just been busy in that. So welcome everybody. Ahlan wa sahlan. I hope everyone is doing well, enjoying yourselves. I'm not going to be on for very long. And unfortunately, I will not be able to come on tomorrow as well. So I thought, you know what, I'll just come on for you guys, just to show you guys. Right, so welcome everybody. Ahlan wa sahlan wa alaikum assalam, Anonymous. Okay, so anyway, I want to show you guys a Sufa magazine that has come out today. It was delivered. This is Sufa's first magazine. And this is the English side. So there's articles in English written by students and teachers, and this is the Arabic side. All right, so there's articles written in Arabic. And Alhamdulillah, this is our first magazine. This is. Yeah, so this is what it looks like from the inside. There's only 300 copies of this, so it might finish by tomorrow. So tomorrow it might be at the event, it might all run out to finish. So I've got my copy. So I've got my articles in there as well. It's in Arabic, mine is. And there's English ones in there as well. So hopefully, inshallah, the idea is to get this on an annual basis, which we're going to try to do one more regular, but this one's going to be the annual one, inshallah. Where can we get it? I will let you know if there's any left. So it's first of all going to be sold at the event, As-Sufa's Bukhari Khatam tomorrow. So whatever sold there, it's sold. If there's any left, maybe As-Sufa can sort out some arrangement where it can be sold by post, inshallah. That's a magazine. Mabruk, you're welcome. Jazakallah khair. So will your talk be recorded for Jalsa? I'm going to be hosting, so I'm going to be doing hosting tomorrow. So I'm going to be hosting throughout. I'm not going to be doing a specific talk. We have quite a few guests, so inshallah the guests will be doing the talks. I'm going to be doing hosting. So me and Maulana Yasser Hanafi are going to be doing hosting, inshallah, throughout the day. And I don't know if it's going to, obviously, there's no point recording a hosting. The event is at As-Sufa Institute. As-Sufa Institute. Tomorrow, inshallah, from 4 o'clock onwards. 4 o'clock. So it's our annual graduation event. So those who graduate from the madrasa, it's basically for them. So we have some scholars have come from South Africa, and inshallah they are going to be delivering the talks, inshallah. Takiya wa alaikum assalam. Stop following lies. Okay, I'll stop following you then. This account, block him. Do you know who Sheikh Ahmad Imran is? Imam Makki Masjid? Yes, I know Sheikh Ahmad Imran. Makki Masjid. Ya Allah. Smiling Potato, wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan. Ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome. Today is a hot day. And I did, you can almost say half walking today. So I haven't done full walking. Can we visit Karbala for education? Of course you can. How long is the event? The event's going to start at 4 and then it's probably going to finish around about 8:30 maybe. Yeah, 4 to 8:30 inshallah. So this is usually basically what happens is after students have completed their 6, 7, 8 years, whatever it is, they have a graduation ceremony. So we call it the Bukhari Khatam. Yeah, so that's basically what we do. For those people who are not familiar with it, it's an event. We hold it on an annual basis. Why do Shia venerate Karbala when Imam Hussein radiallahu anhu described it as Karb? I have no idea. Maybe ask them. Do you know why your country is poor? Because of your... funny, bro. Good joke. Good joke, Mr. Is it Mr. Chinese? Is Rauda permissible to keep for girl's name? Yes. It's permissible. Rauda, that spelling is fine. Do you know why your country... Okay, brother, we've understood. Our country is poor because of Sharia law. Okay, we learned that. Thank you very much for telling us. Where's the mod when you need him? I don't know where he just disappears to. Once you become a mod, then all of a sudden when he becomes a mod, he's just, that's it. Exit, does one. Call him. Tell him, come on. How important is the Ahlul Bayt in the Sunni paradigm? They have a status, of course. Their status is a status of respect. It's not a status of authority. So the Ahlul Bayt do not have a status of authority in the sense that whatever they say becomes Sharia. They don't have that status. Only the prophets have that status. But they have the status of respect. You know, in that case, that's alhamdulillah, we respect the Ahlul Bayt. We love the Ahlul Bayt. Is it true you're buying... what are you on about, man? Ni hao, bro. Ni hao. To block this guy. I don't know what this guy's on about. Alaikum assalam. Ahlan wa sahlan. I saw a video talking about the true dawn and twilight. In summer, we don't have this. How come some madhabs use ijma of Sahaba? Because ijma is something which the four madhabs agree to. What's your opinion of fasting today and tomorrow? It's good, if you can. Isha times are all over, so it's permissible to combine. Okay, I don't know. What about Ja'far? Ja'far Sadiq. What about Ja'far Sadiq? Well, brother, you think you've asked this Ja'far Sadiq question so many times. Bangla, bro. Is there Ja'fari madhab in the Sunni school? No. What about the people who say not to and correlate these days to the death of Imam Hussein? Well, these are the days of the death of Umar radiallahu anhu as well, and these are the death of many famous people in the past. The greatest person was the Prophet ﷺ. His death is something which we do not commemorate. So why would we commemorate the death of someone who is lower than a prophet? Don't make sense. Fashion, wa alaikum assalam. Please advise on a dua for health. I'm due to undergo hip surgery. What I would suggest is read Surah Yasin, inshallah. Wa alaikum assalam, Bilal. Is it permissible to combine Isha and Maghrib? Some scholars allow that in the summer when the twilight doesn't disappear. Tyson, my brother, wa alaikum assalam, looking good, and you are looking good too, my brother. What is the correct way of studying the Hanafi madhab? Correct way is to study by a teacher. Start off with Quduri, and then slowly you work your way through Wiqaya, Kanzu Daqaiq, and then go to Hidayah. How old are you? I am. Take a guess. How old do you think I am? How old do you think I am? Are photos halal? I would say they are. Sufia Ambar, alaikum assalam. Ahlan wa sahlan. I have a Balagha exam in 1 hour. Make dua. Guys, make special dua for our brother Ahmed that his Balagha exam goes well. I was watching your play, Musa Quduri. I was wondering if you would recommend it for beginners. Yes, definitely. Where does the Bukhari Khatam come from? Does it go back to our shuyukh? It goes back, it goes back to Dars Nizami. That's probably what it probably goes back to. I don't know. I haven't really kind of looked into it. I'm enjoying Quduri lessons. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Hasib, what's the meaning behind fasting on the 9th and 10th? This is the Prophet ﷺ used to fast it when he came to Medina, and he encouraged people to fast it. Have you read Shaykh Albani Rahimullah's book on the Prophet's prayer prescribed? Yeah, I've read parts of it. Can you explain Ikhfa rule in Tajweed? Watch my videos. Watch my videos on learning how to read the Quran. I've mentioned in there. Ikhfa rule is, I've gone through it. So watch the recent ones I've done. Inshallah, you'll find it there. So you go to my YouTube channel, Roots of Knowledge, and go to learn how to read the Quran. And in there, if you go from lesson, I think it's maybe lesson 160 or something like that. Are you the Maulana who posts those fire quotes on Twitter? I don't know. What's the page? On which page? Where did you study from, Sheikh? So everyone, guys, basically, I studied 9 years. I studied Arabic language. I studied Islamic law. I studied Hadith and Quran and Aqidah for 9 years, and then I've been teaching altogether, learning and teaching about 25 years. I studied in Pakistan, Karachi. Can I have your opinion about the Caliphate? What exactly do you want to know about the Caliphate? Can I have your opinion about democracy? Serious question. Why do most Muslims come over to this country and not integrate or want to? What do you mean by integrate? Like, what is integration? Explain to me integration. Can I marry outside ethnicity as long as they are Muslim? Yes, of course you can. What do you think about Nur Idha? Very good book. What's your madhab? I follow Hanafi madhab. Roots of Knowledge. Yes, those quotes are written by my team. So my team finds those quotes and they show it to me, and then I approve them. My Aqidah. What's your Aqidah? What is your Aqidah? You tell me you tell me your Aqidah, and then I'll tell you my Aqidah. Can a Bengali marry Pakistani? Of course. Are you from Chach Valley by any chance? No, I'm not. I don't know anything about the Caliphate. I'd like you to explain. So Caliphate basically just means the ruler of a country applies the laws that are from the Quran. That's what it means. That's what Caliphate is. So Caliphate, you can call him a president, you can call him a king, but if he applies the laws that are based upon the Quran, just like Christians, if the Christians apply their laws, they're called a Christian Caliphate, let's say. I am asking you, brother. Athari Creed, excellent, mashallah. Learning about the Quran. The orange looks very happy. Yeah, no, he's excited. I respect Ashari Creed. Ahlan wa sahlan. What do you think about the Ubandi movement? Very good. Everyone has their goods and everyone has their bad. Yeah, no one's perfect. Integration meaning to integrate into the culture of the country. So give me an example of what does it mean to integrate? What does it mean to integrate? Yes, moderator is back. AB, yes, my brother. You got the message, yeah? What do you say about tabligh? Tabligh, everyone has good, everyone has bad. Alhamdulillah. Take the good from things, leave the bad. Is it correct to say Abu Hanifa was closer to Athari Creed? Maybe, possibly. I think he was like maybe in between. I think maybe he was in between Maturidi and maybe between Athari. Yeah, so people saying 11th as well. The Prophet ﷺ, he said, fast the 10th and either one day before it or one day after it. That's it. Wa alaikum assalam. Mr. 5U, is that 5U11? 5U11. Ready for the Surface event? SOFA event? Yes, inshallah. I've just been preparing for it. Just got back now. So alhamdulillah, I was with the guests. By the way, for those who don't know, SOFA magazine, first magazine has come out. MashaAllah, SOFA's magazine. So it's half Arabic and half English. It's our first magazine, mashallah. Inshallah, it's going to be available at the event tomorrow to purchase. Ya Allah. What is the meaning of Mawla and why is Imam Ali given the title? Mawla just means friend. Mawla in Arabic means friend. Hopefully food will be good. Where do we get it from? As-Sufa inshallah. As-Sufa is going to be selling them tomorrow. We say Abu Bakr Siddiq, Umar Farooq, Usman Ghani, Mawla Ali. Yeah, totally fine. Yeah, totally fine. All of them to make conscious effort to learn the native language to respect. So I've learned the native language. Am I integrated? If that's the meaning, then yes. I respect the religious values. I mean, I don't know what religious values England has because most of them don't align with Christianity. So if it's atheism, then I respect atheism. And law, of course, I drive on the right side of the road. Anything else? What's your take on Ibadi movement? So Ibadi, according to Ahl Sunnah, Ibadi would be considered a deviant sect. Yeah. Can we donate organs after death? There's a difference of opinion among scholars about this. I agree. If you are praying on a prayer, but your whole body doesn't fit the length of it, is the prayer is valid. What if part of the feet are off? So praying on the prayer mat is not necessary. You can pray on the floor, on your carpet, outside, on the ground, totally fine. Praying on the prayer mat is probably just, just like if a person just wants to pray on a piece of carpet or something because they just want to be totally sure that it's clean. That's totally fine. Jannah wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. As-Sadl was the paper in Medina. Yes, of course. Are we wedding photos and printing them considering picture making? Some scholars would consider that and some scholars would not consider it. So there would be difference of opinion. Your answer then was disrespectful. You know full well the majority religious belief. Actually, Paul, you do your research. You'll find less than 50% in the 2022 consensus was they don't agree with the religion. So I think Paul doesn't know his own country, unfortunately. He hasn't done the research properly. So sorry, Paul. Learn more about your country, or I'll educate you about your country. Can you use inhaler when fasting? According to Hanafi madhab, no. Hey. See, the problem with bigots, unfortunately, these bigots that think that they are the best and supreme and no one can come to their country. They pillage, rob, rape countries, left, right, and center, unfortunately. And then, then they cry when refugees, they cry when they give us visas. Don't give us visas then. What tea is that? This is normal tea. This is English tea today. I just thought I had some English tea. How can you drink it with your left hand? Oh, this is my right hand, guys. This is my right hand. I wear my watch on my right hand. Yeah, this is my left hand. Yeah, so this is right. This is left. Sorry. I wear my watch on my left hand. Yeah, so unfortunately, I think some people, they don't know how cameras worked. So I'll apologize on your behalf, Mr. First. When you join Jamaat late, where do you stand to make new line middle? Ideally in the middle if you can. Otherwise, anywhere. Okay, B Shafi, it's better for English teams that stole from India. I know. I tell you, the amount of things the British government did stealing. These guys are proper stealers, Proper. They're so good at it. If I don't have water, can I clean myself after number 2 with tissue? Yes, you can. As long as the impurity does not spread more than the size of a dirham. NP, wa alaikum assalam. I'm very well, thank you very much. Does the Quran say that Muslims should not be friends with infidels? No, of course not. Of course it does not say that. Because you're allowed to marry a Christian woman. How can the Quran mentions you can marry a Christian woman and Jewish woman? So it doesn't make sense. When I wake up Fajr, is it possible to pray with pajamas? It's possible, but it's not respectful. Wear the clothes you'd be comfortable wearing on your street. Yeah, so guys on YouTube, you guys just watching all this TikTok, these guys, so random people just come up. They got nothing else to do. No constructive. MashaAllah. Nothing constructive. Anyway, guys. Anyway, so make sure you come down tomorrow at the event, inshallah. Saracen, are prawns permissible to eat? So in the Hanafi madhab, there's two opinions. Some later Hanafis, early Hanafis have not discussed this. Later Hanafis, some have said it's totally allowed, and some have said it's not allowed. I take the position that it's allowed. AZ, wa alaikum assalam. Are Muslims compelled to fight against Gaza oppression? Fighting with your tongue, fighting with your speech, fighting protests, of course. And physically fighting, this is something which is the responsibility of the countries around and their armies. Mufti, apologies, I'm working same time, so may disappear. No problem. Brother, you did a good job, bro. You defended the fort. Is it okay to get a house on mortgage? No. Unless you have no other means of renting or anything like that. And as a last resort, maybe. Which event? It's an Asufa event where it's the graduation of those who have studied the Alamiya course. How are the legs feeling? They're much better now, bro. Trust me, the first 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, they were killing. But alhamdulillah, much better now. Much better. Peace and calm. Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How to do sujood as-sahw when you are imam and someone, those following you, are non-Hanafi? So both methods of sujood as-sahw are permissible. But if you're a Hanafi, just do the Hanafi one. And if you fear that they're going to get confused, you can do the Shafi one as well. Both of them are done by the Prophet ﷺ, so they're both valid. Why many Muslim out of work? Is integration issue or not willing to work? I don't know, sir. You tell me, sir, why so many people out of work? I have no idea. I'm not HMRC, my brother. I have not. So I don't think you've done your research properly. Yeah, I think there are more non-Muslims that are out of work than there are others. Yeah. So Chubby one, I think maybe get your facts straight. Is it permissible to hit one's wife if they're wrong? No. What are the main differences between Shia and Sunnis? What's the Sunni view on Karbala? Depends. Shias like have a lot of different sects amongst themselves. Yeah. The main issue is Shias believe that after the Prophet ﷺ, Ali should have become the Khalifa, radiallahu anhu. And then that there always has to exist an Imam. So they say that the Imams must come from the lineage of Ali. And then all of a sudden, after the 12th Imam, he disappeared. So there's no more Imam now. So they believe the Imams have the divine authority to make decisions in the religion, basically. So they basically can do what prophets do. We disagree with that. That's totally wrong, and that can even lead to kufr. So that's what we disagree with. We believe that the Prophet ﷺ was the only individual who had the power to be an authority as an extension of Allah's divine law, and no one else has that ability. And Karbala, Sunni, well, for some reason, Karbala has become like a historic event that everyone has to remember every year. It was not the major event. There's many other major events that took place. It was a very sad incident, but we're not going to mourn it every single year. It goes against the teachings of Islam. What do you do for a living? I'm a teacher. MashaAllah, Blackstone. Are the 12 Shias Muslim? Possibly. What do you do for a living? What's the jumping in the back? So the jumping in the back is a pumpkin. As a female, how do I find someone to marry? What I would suggest is this. Number one, try to get male relatives of yours to speak to people, find out if they got contacts. Number two is speak to local imams in masjids. Number three is email imams if you can, and give them your CV of what you're looking for, your own particular sort of description, and then hopefully, inshallah, you'll find something. Yeah, that's the kind of like normal way that you can do it. Otherwise, if you find someone that you're interested in, you can contact them and you can tell them, if you want to swap parents' details, family details, and then you can take it from there. Sheikh, what do you think the future holds for Muslims in the UK? I see a lot making hijrah. I don't know. I have no idea. It's a good question, but I don't know because everything's changing so much. I plan to stay here permanently. I have to focus on work much more, which means I have less time for Quran, Islamic studies. Wa alaikum assalam, Panda. How are you? I hope you're well. Enjoying the hot weather. MJ, wa alaikum assalam. Good to see you again. Ahlan wa sahlan, my brother. There's a concert Aston today. Is it permissible to? MashaAllah. I'm a white Christian with a job and prospects. Can I date and marry a Muslim woman? Unfortunately, Islamic law does not allow a Muslim woman to marry a Christian man. So, unfortunately, that would not be allowed. Yamna, ahlan wa sahlan, wa alaikum assalam. What is the definition of kuhul surma? It's basically a type of rock that's powdered, that's milled into powder, and they put in the eye. It's not a specific type of rock. There can be different types, but it just helps in removing filth from the eye. Would it fulfill the sunnah if one used eyeliner? The idea of the surma is you put it inside the eye. It's put inside the eye to clean the dirt. So it's not meant to be an adornment. It's meant to be this like the applicator where you place it inside the eye and it cleans the dirt. So if that's what eyeliner can do, if it can remove the filth, I don't think it does that. Then it wouldn't really fulfill that. A degree apprentice. So just to clarify, I read tashahhud, salawat, and dua, and then I say 2 taslims, then do 2 sujood. So Hanafis generally, most of them say 1 taslim, 1 salam. 1 salam, and then you go into sajda, 2 sajdas, and then you re-recite the tashahhud and salawat and dua and salam. Sharif, I will ahla wa sahlan. If I'm wearing a thawb, but underneath I'm wearing shorts below my knees, am I sinful? No, When did your journey of seeking ilm start? When I was 18. 18 years old, many, many years ago. All right, guys, I am going to finish it there. Unfortunately, I will not be able to come on tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be no live stream. I might do one on Sunday just to see if I'm available. Yeah, so inshallah, make dua, guys, for tomorrow's event. It goes well. And hopefully, inshallah, these magazines will be available. I have some articles in here as well, but they're in Arabic, unfortunately. I have some Arabic articles in here. So I haven't really written an English article. This is my article. Arabic article. This is quite long. Yeah, so hopefully, inshallah, you can get the magazine tomorrow. You can have a read of it and give me your feedback as well. Is it okay to make dua in English and salah in tashahhud before salam? In nawafil, possibly, yeah. What to do if I'm leading and get up accidentally on second rakat, but people behind me are trying to correct? So if you get up on the second rakat, as in your second rakat, you get up, don't you? Is there a particular time to read qaza salat? No, you can pray any time in the day. I'm having big crisis between Christianity and Islam. Which one is right? No problem. I grew up with Christianity, but Islam has been calling me for years. What I would suggest is try to read the Quran in English and go to a website called Sapiens Institute. Sapiens Institute. They've got some articles on there that might help you. As in, I missed the sitting. Oh, you mean the getting up for the third rakat? Yeah, then at the end do sajda sahu. Al-Murabitun Sheikh, where's the best place to study Arabic only? I have no idea. Unfortunately, I do not know where the best place is. There are many places you can study in. Saudi, you can study in Egypt, Morocco. I think they'll be fine. I was asking about sujood al-sahw in a non-fiqh. So a non-Hanafi fiqh is basically you do the whole salat, but instead of giving salam, you don't give salam. You just go back into sajda again, do 2 sajdas, get up and give salam. What's your most common question? Probably my most common question is are short back and sides allowed? Assalamu alaikum. How does the shaft sajad sahu differ? Shafi. Yeah, so Shafi one is basically they pray the whole salat, and instead of giving salam, you do 2 sajdas and then you give salam. Amjad ilahi wa alaikum assalam, my brother Juma Kareem. I pray that Allah blesses you with a good Juma as well. Do you like Italian food? I like all types of food. Any food that is tasty, I like it. Are short back and sides allowed? Yes. Is short back and sides haram? No. Assalamu alaikum assalam. Hope you like the gift hamper. MashaAllah, very nice. Thank you very much. Give all my thanks to all your class fellows. Jazakallah khair. It's very, very nice. I really enjoyed it. There are some very interesting things in there. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Yeah, may Allah bless all of you guys. Very kind. Inshallah. Look forward to the exam, inshallah. And then next year, hopefully, you get into year 2 and I'll teach you guys fiqh, inshallah. I don't like Egypt, scam central. I hated my experience there. Start on seafood diet. That's it, bro. You know. Are you a Hanafi brother? Yes, I'm a Hanafi. I'm a Hanafi brother. Why ignore my question? My father was a Muslim and all my friends are Muslim. I'm confused since I grew up with Christianity. You're welcome. You're welcome. Seeing you in Masjid Umar in Ramadan, mashallah. Mashallah. Yes, I came there. I gave a talk. Alhamdulillah. And I've seen you too there. Alright, guys. I am going to finish it there. Inshallah. Yeah, I haven't really worn white imamas for a while, with the white hat. So today is a white imama day. Salam Shaykhuna. How to navigate sect issues and idea of Sulha Kulli. I think Sulha Kulli is generally a Brelvi thing. Yeah, Brelvi generally use that term for someone who sort of like allies with those that the Brelvi don't see eye to eye with. I think other groups, they don't really have Sulha Kulli. But generally, look, the thing is this. If we are going to live in our own sects, we can never bring the ummah together. Yeah, we understand difference of opinions, and we should try to all work towards the common things that we can do together. That's always been the case. After the time of the Khulafa Rashidun, that's always been the case. You always had different groups living amongst each other. You have to work together. That's the thing. We understand the differences of opinion. Alhamdulillah. We're going to have to work together. So can you make dua for me when I read Quran? I keep forgetting the words and I get stuck. Inshallah, Sister Halima, may Allah subhanahu make it easy for you. Put barakah in your recitation. Guys, everyone make special dua for the sister. Allah gives her ease in her recitation. Salam Sheikh, see you tomorrow, inshallah, brother. I will see you then. I have 2 questions. Are we allowed to pray behind Wahhabi or Salafi Imams? Yes. Last question, Sheikh, mashallah. Is making dua through an intermediary allowed? Like, what do you mean by intermediary? Like asking someone to make dua for you? Is that what you're saying? In this dunya, mashallah. Are we allowed to have lobster not according to Hanafi school. Other madhabs all allow it. Is making dua through intermediary, the madhab Imam Bukhari, Muslim, the madhab Shafi, rahimahullah, ahlan wa sahlan. How much money do I need to give you for you to become a Shafi? You're going to have to give me Jannah, bro. You know, the Hanafi madhab, it mentally satiates me. I can sit there for hours discussing Hanafi madhab with my students and I won't get tired. Yeah, it's just nice, so enjoyable, stimulating, it's like relaxing for me. Is there any Islamic events happening today? I don't know. Do Muslims have a day like Xmas where they stay together? We have 2 celebrations in the year. They're called Eid. So 2 celebrations in the year. Some people I've seen make dua through the prophets and as intermediaries. As in they ask them to make dua to Allah. Is that what you're saying? Then it's clear you haven't seen the books of Imam Nawawi. Is that right? Salah, make dua for me. Would you spend time in Tabligh? Of course I would. Remember, Imam Shafi was the student of Imam Muhammad, and Imam Muhammad was the student of Imam Hanifa as well. In fact, Imam Shafi's old madhab was pretty much a lot like the Hanafi madhab. Interesting point. Sheikh, we need you down south. Inshallah, bro. Ustad, what is the Aqidah of the Salafi Ghair Muqaddad and what? I don't know what the Aqidah is. Ask them what the Aqidah is. Is there a specific issue in the Aqidah that you don't know? What's the difference between Kanz, Wiqaya and Hidayah? So Kanz is a matan. So in the Hanafi madhab, you have something called a matan, which is a core text, and then you have a commentary of that matan, and then you have a glossary of that matan, Hashia. So Kanz is like a core text. Wiqaya is a core text. Hidayah is a commentary. Lobster and prawns are halal in Bangladesh. I have no idea. I've never been there, bro. But inshallah, my aim is to go to Bangladesh. I need to meet my Bangladeshi brothers. Ustad, I heard you were teaching Jinnat in Benoitan. I have no idea. I can't even remember that. Muhib alaykum assalam, Ibn Adam, ahlan wa sahlan. Where are you from? I'm from Birmingham, my brother. Hanafi propaganda. What is the difference between Ash'ari and Athari, and is it okay to follow? Yes, both are totally fine. Both are totally fine. Anyway, guys, I am going to finish there. I will see you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.